Right now, somewhere in the world, someone just finished their entire workday. They've completed everything important, everything that matters. And here's the thing that'll blow your mind. It's only 2 p.m. They're not superhuman. They don't have a secret extra day hidden somewhere. They've simply figured out something most people spend their entire lives missing. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to break down the exact 16 plays they use to dominate their days, while everyone else is still stuck in meetings and drowning in busy work. By the end of this, you'll have a complete system to reclaim your time and finish your workday before lunch is even over. Let's start with the 3-task rule, and this single concept changed everything for me. Every night before bed, you write down 3 things. Only 3. These 3 tasks will determine whether tomorrow is a win or a complete waste. But here's where most people mess this up. They pick easy tasks, small tasks, tasks that feel productive but don't actually move anything forward. Your 3 tasks need to be the ones that matter, the ones that actually create results in your life. Think about it this way. If tomorrow was your last day to make progress on your most important goals, what 3 things would you absolutely need to complete? That's your list. When morning comes, you don't waste a single second deciding what to do. You don't check what other people need from you first. You already know exactly what victory looks like, and you just execute. High performers don't try to do everything. They pick what matters most with ruthless precision and knock it out before anything else gets in the way. Between each major task, you need to do something that sounds completely backwards. Schedule 5 minutes of absolutely nothing. No phone, no computer, no podcast, no music, just pure and filtered boredom. Your brain will hate this at first. It'll scream at you to check just one thing, to be productive for just 1 more minute. Ignore it completely. Here's why this matters. Your brain is running at maximum capacity all day long, constantly overstimulated, constantly processing. It needs these moments of nothing to actually reset. Most people finish one task and immediately jump to the next, or they grab their phone. That's not productivity. That's anxiety dressed up as efficiency. These 5 minutes of schedule give your brain the space to process what you just completed and prepare for what's coming next. This is the difference between sustained peak performance and burning out by noon. Now we get to the real power move, the ultra sprint. Most people work in short bursts, 20 or 25 minutes at a time. That's leaving serious performance on the table. Your brain operates on natural 90-minute cycles called ultradian rhythms. For 90 minutes straight, you can maintain deep and genuine focus. After that, your brain naturally needs to rest. You can force it to keep going with caffeine and willpower, but you're just borrowing energy from your next session, and eventually you'll crash hard. Here's how to use this. Choose one of your 3 tasks. Set a timer for exactly 90 minutes. Remove every distraction from your environment. Phone in a different room. Every browser tab closed except what you absolutely need. Then work without stopping until that timer goes off. When it does stop immediately, even if you're in the middle of something great, take a full 20-minute break, move your body, step outside, get blood flowing again. Do not check messages or emails during this break. Your brain needs genuine rest, not a different kind of stimulation. Then do it again for your second task, then once more for your third. 3 90-minute blocks means you've completed 4.5 hours of real, focused work. And here's the truth. You just accomplished more than most people that take getting done in an entire week. Before starting any major task, ask yourself one critical question. The activation question. This solves the biggest problem most people face, which isn't lack of time. It's the invisible delay before starting. Here's the question. If you only had 10 minutes right now, what's the absolute minimum valuable piece you could complete? Then start with that piece immediately. Not the whole project, just that one small, valuable piece. If you need to write a report, the 10-minute piece is creating a quick outline. If you need to exercise, the 10-minute piece is changing into workout clothes. This completely eliminates the mental barrier of starting. You're not facing a massive, overwhelming project anymore. You're just doing one tiny thing. And here's the magic. Once you start that tiny thing, momentum takes over. Your brain shifts gears. Starting is always the hardest part. The activation question makes it almost effortless. Your morning hours are gold. Pure, concentrated gold. The first 3 to 4 hours after you wake up are when your brain has maximum willpower and focus capacity. This is your most valuable time of the entire day. So, here's what you do with it. Within 30 minutes of waking up, you start working on your first major task. Not after you check your phone, not after you scroll through news, not after an elaborate morning routine. You wake up, and you start. Your brain will protest hard for the first 10 minutes. It wants to check notifications. It wants to ease into the day slowly. Push through that resistance. After 10 minutes, something shifts. You drop into a flow state. Time disappears. The work stops feeling like work. This is where exceptional results happen. Most people waste these golden hours on email, social media, and other people's agendas. Then they try to do important work when their brain is already exhausted. Protect your morning like it's the most valuable asset you own, because it is. Your phone is the single biggest thief of your time and attention. The average person spends 4 hours daily on their phone. Do the math. That's 1,460 hours every year. Over a lifetime, that's 11 and a half years spent scrolling. 11 and a half years of your one precious life, gone. Here's how to take back control. During your 90-minute focus blocks, switch your phone to Do Not Disturb mode. Only allow truly critical contacts to break through. Everything else waits. Use your phone's built-in app timers to restrict access to social media and other time-wasting apps during your focus hours. Turn off Raise to Wake and Tap to Wake features. This forces you to consciously decide to use your phone, instead of mindlessly unlocking it 50 times a day. Enable Grayscale mode. Without colors, your phone becomes boring. Apps lose their psychological grip. You naturally use it less. These 4 simple settings can cut your phone time in half. That's 2 to 3 hours return to your day. 2 to 3 hours you can use for work that actually matters. This alone separates you from 99% of people. Parkinson's law is one of the most powerful principles in productivity. Work expands to fill whatever time you give it. Give yourself a week for a task. It takes a week. Give yourself 2 hours. It takes 2 hours. And the quality difference is usually minimal. Here's how to use this to your advantage. For every task, cut your estimated time in half. Think something needs 4 hours. Give yourself 2. The artificial time pressure forces you to focus on what actually matters. No perfectionism, no endless tweaking, no overthinking details that nobody will notice anyway. Just core execution. The surprising part is, you often produce better results under this time pressure, because you don't have time for overthinking. That usually makes things worse. You just do the work and move on. This is how high achievers operate at speeds that seem impossible to everyone else. Your physical workspace determines your mental state more than you realize. Clear your desk completely, except for what you need for your current task, and your 3 tracking coins. Put noise-canceling headphones on your head, even with nothing playing. This signals focus mode to your brain and tells everyone around you that you're unavailable. Move your phone into a desk drawer with Do Not Disturb activated. Keep water within reach, because your brain literally runs on hydration. Set your room temperature to warm. That's the optimal range for cognitive performance. Use natural light when available, a quality lamp when not. That's the entire system. Nothing complicated. You're just engineering your environment to make focus inevitable, instead of relying on willpower alone. After your 3 90-minute blocks finish, there's still other work that needs handling. Emails to send, calls to make, errands to run, administrative tasks. None of this is urgent. None of it creates major results, but it still needs to get done eventually. Here's the system. Keep a running list called your maintenance menu. Throughout your morning, whenever something pops up that isn't one of your 3 critical tasks, write it on this list. Don't do it. Don't even think about it further. Just capture it and return to your focus. Then around 1:30 or 2 p.m., after your major blocks are complete, open your maintenance menu and batch process everything. Group similar tasks together. Handle all phone calls in one session. Process all emails at once. Run all errands in a single trip. Work quickly. Move through the list without perfectionism. This is how you handle everything else, without letting it steal your best hours. People will consume as much of your time as you allow them to take. Your availability is not their right. Set clear boundaries and enforce them without guilt. Tell people directly that your mornings are blocked for focused work, and you're available in the afternoons. Then actually protect that time. Block your calendar. Activate Do Not Disturb. Don't explain. Don't justify. Don't apologize. Your time belongs to you. In the first few weeks, people will test these boundaries. They'll ask for exceptions. They'll push back. Hold your ground consistently. After a few weeks, they'll adapt, because they'll realize your boundaries are non-negotiable. Tomorrow morning, implement this system. Tonight, before bed, identify your 3 critical tasks. Protect your morning hours like they're sacred. Execute your 3 90-minute blocks. By 2 p.m., while everyone else is still drowning in distractions and wondering where their day went, you'll have already won. Your most important work will be finished. All 3 coins will sit on the right side of your desk. You'll have accomplished more before lunch than most people achieve in an entire week. This is how you reclaim your time. This is how you finish by 2 p.m. while the world is just getting started.